to this matchup is Austin, Texas, the live music capital of the world. And it is perfect football weather here for today's matchup between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. And here come the Longhorns. Hi and welcome everyone to another great college football game brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. If you compare these teams on paper, they really look to be pretty equal. Kirk, what do you think?
Well, this one's going to come down to whoever can make the big plays. Georgia has been a little suspect at times this year against the run, and the challenge for them will be to slow down this running attack and this running back. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't think they have the personnel to do it.
And I'd like to add one thing. Georgia has a good defense, but I think as good as their defense is, they will have a hard time defending this kind of running attack. I think they'll play well, but not well enough, sweetheart, to win this ball game.
We're hoping for a great game. Guys, let's get down on the field. The team captains are ready for the coin toss. We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 82 fields it in the end zone. He brings it. They'll start this drive at the 13-yard line. Number 3 has 4 receivers lined up here. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
Well, these guys fast or what? Good job of penetrating and getting to the ball carrier here.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 12. They'll work from the shotgun. Shoves him away. And down he goes. Didn't get anything. Third and 11. Ball on their own 12. 3 wideouts here. He drops back. He steps up, fires a bullet over the middle. And he's got it. Going the other way now. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Five-yard penalty.
He got caught with his hands around the face mask.
Yeah, but the referees felt it was an accident, so they only charge him with a 5-yard penalty.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Texas comes out with 2 tight ends. He spins around, and he's taken down at the 15. 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 15-yard line. They line up in an I. Here's a pitch left side. He has some room. He jukes. Touchdown, Texas! And that was an impressive run for the score.
Forget about it. They didn't have a chance of stopping that kid there.
And he tacks on the extra point. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter, and our score, Texas 7, Georgia nothing. Number 2 is lined up to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Number 82 fields it in the end zone. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive. They'll go to work at the 20. The Bulldogs come out in the ace formation, drops back to pass, steps up. He's going left. And down he goes. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time.
10 on the play.
Second down and short. Ball on their own 30. Number 3 is back in the gun. Spinning. Across midfield at the 40. He's all the way down to the 29-yard line.
41-yard gain on the play.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. Up the middle with a fullback, and he's taken down at the 27. 2-yard carry by the fullback. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 27. Georgia in a 4-wide set. And down he goes at the 27-yard line. Couldn't get anything out of that. Third and 8. This is the 5th play of this drive. Texas brings in the nickel here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He caught it for the touchdown. What an athletic play by the wideout.
This guy's one of the most athletic players I've seen all year. You realize in high school this guy was all-state in football, basketball, and baseball. He's been making big plays his whole life.
And he hits the PAT. With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the first quarter, our score, Georgia 7, Texas 7. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 1 fields it in the end zone. There's a missed tackle. He tries to spin. The run game was a big factor in this offense's last drive when they got down the field for a touchdown. get the ball here at the 27. The Longhorns set up in the gun. He drops back. He tosses it short. It's caught one-handed, and he's taken down. They couldn't get much out of that one.
I loved how that defense just swarmed to the ball the second it was thrown.
Second and 7. Ball on their own 30. The Longhorns line up with 3 wide. He jukes him. And down he goes. About 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
Third down, less than a yard. Ball on the 37. Number 23 is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll run the option. And he's taken down at the 40. And they convert on third down with the old option.
Yep, that didn't get them many yards, but it'll keep the drive alive.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 40. Single set backfield. Pitch is right. They'll drop him for a loss. And they stop the halfback for a loss.
And let me tell you something, that toss play had no chance whatsoever. Defense was all over it.
Second down and 12. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They come out with a big set. And down he goes at the 39-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. So another third down upcoming for the offense. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's looking down the middle. Almost intercepted. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Fourth and 11. Ball on the 39-yard line.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Number 2 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 18 fields it at the 11. Spins upfield. They get the ball back after a touchdown on their last possession.
And the reason why they scored last time was because of the way they ran the football.
Yeah, you're right, Lee. They drove almost a length of the field. Let's see if they can put some more points up on the board.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 22.
First and 10.
The Bulldogs set up in the gun. He spins. And he's taken down. The quarterback gets a couple on the draw play.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second and 8.
It's second down and 8. Ball on their own 24. Texas brings in their nickel package. So they pick up a few with a pass play, Coach.
Yeah, it was. I like plays like these. As long as you're moving forward and not backward, you're doing pretty good.
Third down and a yard. Ball on the 31-yard line. They're crowding the line. And down he goes at the 37. And that was a nice run on third down.
That's right, Brad. Those big uglies up front did a nice job of paving the way for the ball carrier.
And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up.
First and 10.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 37. The Longhorns bring in their dime package. Pressure coming. And he's going to come up with a sack. So the corner blitz worked that time. Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. This is the 5th play of this drive. Georgia comes out with 5 receivers. Back to pass. He steps up. He zips it out. Here he goes. Inside the 30 to the 10, and he will score. He hauled in the long pass for the touchdown.
This receiver is big time, big play. If this were baseball, he'd bat cleanup because he's the biggest home run threat they got.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 6 minutes remain here in the second quarter. And the score, Georgia 14, Texas 7. Number 30 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 23 and number 1 back deep to return. Number 1 fields it in the end zone. Tries to juke. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
They'll set up shop at the 21.
At the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Texas lines up in a shotgun set. He drops back. He rolls out to the right. Throws it to the outside. And he's taken down at the 35. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
The quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
First and 10. Ball on their own 35. The Bulldogs line up in a nickelback. He pump fakes. Got it, and he's tackled. The wideout comes up with a spectacular play.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, I'd put a big circle around that play so I can remember to call that one again. Good call.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 36. Number 23, alone in the backfield. Steps up, wants to throw outside. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Longhorns line up in an I formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Did you see how fast that kid is?
Barely. He was like a blur running past those defenders. That speed alone makes this guy a big-time receiver.
Texas sets up in the I. Touchdown, Texas! And that's his second rushing touchdown of the first half.
And the head coach has to love the way this kid is running the football.
And he hits the PAT. Number 2, ready to kick.
Number 82, back to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. They'll take over at the 15-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. He steps up. He's under some heat. And he's got it! And he's all the way down to the 25-yard line. That catch gives him over 100 yards in the first half.
Yeah, this guy's off to a hot start. Let's see if he can keep it up.
First and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Number 3 with 4 wide receivers. He's gobbled up in the backfield. 5-yard loss on the play. Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 30. Number 3 has 4 receivers lined up here. No one open, so he's going to run. And he didn't get much on that scramble before they drilled him.
Brad, that's a great way for the quarterback to get himself injured. He needs to be a lot more careful out there.
Third down, 13. Ball on the 28. Number 3 with 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. Steps up across the middle. Couldn't haul it in.
Receiver on the play. Fourth and 13. Ball on the 28-yard line.
They're going to try a long field goal here.
For the field goal.
He gets it up. And it hits the upright. No good. That one's worth another look. They'll go to work at the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Texas lines up in a shotgun set. Spin move. Laterals back. And down he goes. 5 yards.
With the carry, 5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 33-yard line. Texas goes with the ace set here. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. And it's caught. And he's taken down. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, let me tell you the reason why this play worked. The defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and he made them pay right there.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. Number 23, the lone back. They'll throw on first down. Here they come. And it's caught.
Interesting call. Defense came with the heat that time. Problem was they couldn't quite get to the quarterback. And when you can't quite do something, that means the other guys will probably have a big play.
And you're right. That pass was good for a bunch of yards that time.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Longhorns go with the I formation. And off to the fullback. And down he goes. Pickup of less than a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Texas sets up in the I. Drops back to pass. He steps up, throws this one out to the right. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
3rd and 9. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Texas comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up. He's going right. And it falls incomplete. He overthrew the intended receiver.
Oh, boy. They take a shot here at the end zone, and he just let that one get away from him.
They'll line it up for the field goal. The kick is up. And it's right down the middle. Texas lines up for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 82 fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. Two minutes to go in the half. Single set backfield. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Complete. And he's taken down. That one worked pretty well.
Hey, it's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. He steps up down the middle. Got it. He's all the way down to the 37. And guys, he's already over 200 yards passing in the first half.
Well, he's off to a great start. It'll be interesting to see if he can maintain this level of play for the rest of the game.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Ace backfield. Nice play fake. Incomplete pass. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 37. They come out in a 5-wide set. He drops back. Steps up, breaks one. Throws short, complete. And down he goes. The defense is all over that pass.
Like glue. I'm telling you, this defense is tough.
Third and 8. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Texas puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Found his man. And for the 3rd time in this first half, they've managed to find the end zone through the air.
When this quarterback gets in rhythm, watch out. This could be ugly.
I got to see that touchdown again.
Yeah, Brad, this is really a good-looking throw by the quarterback and a nice catch, too. They were definitely on the same page there.
And he hits the PAT. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Georgia 21, Texas 17. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Here's the kick. Number 1 fields it in the end zone. With the spin. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. They'll start this drive at the 27-yard line. High formation here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. And he got it! He's all the way down to the 28. The Longhorns call for a timeout, and that was their first timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28. They line up in an I. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's all the way. Touchdown. And guys, he's already over 200 yards passing in the first half.
Well, he's off to a great start. It'll be interesting to see if he can maintain this level of play for the rest of the game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Texas 24, Georgia 21. Number 2 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 82 and number 22 back to return. Number 82 fields it in the end zone. And the coverage team was all over that return. First and 10. Ball on their own 14. Georgia sets up in the I. They'll drop him for a loss. Where in the world was he going on that run?
Well, that's a good question. I thought for a while he got his directions messed up.
It's second down now, 14 to go. Ball on their own 10. Georgia lines up in a goal line set. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Texas 24, Georgia 21. We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff. He kicks it. Number 1 fields it at the 3. Spinning. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 20. The Longhorns come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. They got 4 yards on that one.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Longhorns come out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Rolls to the right. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
It's third down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 24. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He steps up and throws. And he pulls it down. And down he goes at the 45. They convert on 3rd and long, guys.
With the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a 1st and 10. Nice play.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 45. They line up in the shotgun. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. They lose 3 yards there. It's 2nd down now and 13 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. I formation here. Little handoff. And he's taken down at the 42. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Bulldogs bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's going left. He tries to spin. And down he goes at the 49-yard line. What do you think of that catch, Coach?
This game's got its highs and lows, but one of the highs has got to be the play of this kid. He could play for my team any day.
Fourth and 4. Ball on the 49-yard line.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. Number 2 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 6 calls for the fair catch. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Number 21, alone in the backfield. And he's taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 22, number 3, with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Under pressure. And he's going to be sacked. Boy, they got some major heat on the quarterback that time.
Well, that's the whole goal of the defense. They're going to attack him by bringing multiple looks and blitzing from the linebackers in the secondary to try to confuse him.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on their own 12. The Bulldogs come out in a 2 tight end set. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. The ball came free. And they fall on the loose ball. And they recover their own fumble.
I'm going to tell you something. This guy has got to do a better job of protecting the football next time he gets it.
They come out in a punt formation. He gets it away. Number 69 takes it at the 49. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. Excellent field position to start the drive. High formation here. A little juke, and down he goes. They get 3 yards on the play.
On the carry, 3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7. Ball on the 29. Texas comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. Finds his receiver, and he's taken down. Kirk, what do you have for us?
Oh, that catch put the receiver over 100 yards. He's been one of the quarterback's favorite targets all game long.
The Bulldogs bring in their dime package. Wants to throw outside. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. He steps up across the middle, and he can't hang on to it.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
Number 2 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. He's in trouble. Down the middle. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Number 2 lined up for the field goal. This should be a chip shot. He gets it up. And it's good. Number 2 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 22 and number 82 back ready to return. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. Spins upfield.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll go to work at the 19-yard line. The Longhorns line up with 6 defensive backs. They'll throw on first down. Throws it to the outside. In and out of his hand. Second and 10. Ball on the 19. 5 wide. Makes a move, and down he goes. And a pickup of about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 26. The Bulldogs come to the line with their jumbo package. And it's caught. And he's taken down. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. They'll throw on first down. Steps up, throws this one out to the left. Couldn't haul it in. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 35. Georgia goes with the ace set here. On the ground with the tailback. Nice play by the big D lineman. The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. Georgia lines up with 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. He rolls out to the left. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Fourth and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Number 12 gets it off. Number 69 fields it to 31.
He couldn't shake anybody. He needs to go work out those legs a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good return, but if he could have broken that last tackle, that might have been a big play.
They'll get the ball here at the 35.
First and 10.
Single set backfield. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. So the blitz frees up the lineman for a nice sack there. Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on their own 30. Number 2 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. He steps up. He goes downtown. Incomplete pass. It looks like he overthrew him on that one.
I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Kirk.
Well, Coach, you're right. They need to work on their timing a little bit more.
Third down, 15. Ball on the 30-yard line. Number 23 lines up in the deep back. I formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up. This one's thrown deep over the middle. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion.
Fourth and 15. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away.
Number 18.
Number 2 gets it off. Number 18 takes it to 28. And they take over after a decent punt return. They'll start this drive at the 35. Number 3 with 4 wide receivers. He spins around, and down he goes. He picks up a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line. Georgia goes with the ace set here. And they hit him in the backfield. The big guy got a hold of him there.
Yeah, he had no choice but to go down in that situation.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 35-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Into coverage, and the defense has it. He's got some blockers. That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there. The quarterback needs to make better decisions.
They've got all the big boys in for this one. He drops back. Under heavy pressure. They'll make the sack. A big-time play by the defense.
Well, he just really overpowered the offense there. He simply used power to slide right through and come up with the pressure to bring down the quarterback.
Number 23 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Little handoff. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. Nowhere to go on that play, Coach.
Boy, you're absolutely right, Brad. This is a great job by the defense in not giving him any room to create anything.
Georgia comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. They get a 1-yard loss on that one.
1 yard loss on the play.
Number 2 in to attempt the short field goal. It's up. And it's right down the middle. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. We should have a return on this one. Number 22 fields it at the 3. This defense did a nice job last time around, forcing the interception.
And now you'll find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
They'll take over at the 24.
1st and 10.
The Longhorns bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. He keeps it, and he's taken down. Well, he didn't get much out of that scramble.
Yo, this kid needs to learn when to scramble. He's going to end up in the hospital if he keeps getting hit like that.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 25-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers on the ground with the tailback. Moore with a takedown at the 34. What a huge run.
Remember, this kid can fly. You saw in that run how he just took off and left everybody else looking like they got lead in their shoes.
And that's his receiver who's wide open. Knocked out of bounds. That ball was thrown high.
Yeah, but this receiver knew he could jump up and get it. Great play.
Back to pass. He steps up, throws it to the outside. Complete. And down he goes. And the quarterback got hit, but was it late?
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Looked like he hit the quarterback a little bit late.
Yeah, once the quarterback releases the ball, the defenders can't just lay into him.
First and 10. Ball on the 32. Number 21, the lone back. He's under pressure. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
So it's second and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Number 3 is back in the gun. He drops back. Throws this one out to the right. And he brings it down. And he's taken down.
That's now 300 passing yards for this quarterback, Coach. This guy's having a huge game.
Solid. And I'll tell you why. This offensive line is giving him plenty of time to throw the ball back there.
First and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Number 21 lines up as a single back, and they'll run him again. And he's stopped behind the line. And he was stopped at the line there.
Well, that's possible because of the penetration the defense was able to get. It's tough to get any yards offensively when that happens.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 11. Georgia sets up with 4 receivers. Pressure coming. Finds his receiver, and down he goes. That one worked pretty well.
And it's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal line play. And he's taken down. How'd he lose that football, Coach?
I'll tell you how he lost it. He looked like the halfback was carrying the ball like an antique vase or something. You can't do that. You got to carry it like it's a football.
They'll go to work at the 2. Texas lines up in a double tight set. They'll give it off here. And down he goes. The Bulldogs are going to take a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. Second and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 9. Texas lines up in a goal line set. And he's taken down. Georgia calls a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. EA Sports and Old Spice say congratulations to our players of the game. Texas comes out with an I formation. They go with the run, and down he goes at the 13. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Longhorns come out in a 2 tight end set. And he's taken down at the 16-yard line. The Bulldogs call for a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Bulldogs line up in a nickelback. And they'll run him again. And down he goes. And they convert the first down on that run.
And the key to that play is a good blocking up front by the Hog Mollies.
You're right, and those are the kind of runs that you need to have a successful offense.
First and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Texas is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. There's the kneel down by the quarterback. Second and 12 coming up here. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And he takes a knee. And that's the end of the ball game. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty darn impressed with this bunch of kids. Texas faced a pretty good opponent in this one, but they just marched right through them. I'm telling you, these guys are for real.
And we thank you kindly for participating in NCAA Football 2004. Our final tally in this game, Texas 30, Georgia 21. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying so long.